I'll ask you what I asked Taylor. Have you been briefed on what to say if you're asked about a certain freshman quarterback?
No.
Would you tell us if you'd been briefed?
Yeah, I'll tell you. No.
Do you know what to expect from the quarterback position this week?
I don't really. They've all been taking reps. I know that. As far as who's been taking more or less, I honestly don't know. I just get up, play my position.
Right. Does it make any difference in your life who plays quarterback?
Not at all.
Everything.
No.
Is the same?
We've practiced with all three of them throughout the entire year, so there's no difference between any of them.
Isn't there a little bit of nuances in the offense, though, with the three, with each guy?
I mean, not really, I guess. I never really noticed any changes or anything different about how we practiced. Every once in a while I'll look back and I'll see different quarterbacks, but, there's no difference between them all.
Zack, have you been around Jake enough to know what he's like in the huddle?
Not really, no. He calls plays, for the most part. I just do my assignment.
Does any part of him seem like a guy who should be a senior in high school right now?
No, not at all. I know that he did come in early, but, that was his choice. And, that's just his choice.
Does he not seem like a typical freshman? I know he's a year older than most, but does he seem a little bit more seasoned than your average freshman?
No, not really. I think he's mature for his age, definitely. But, there's no difference between freshmen or anybody between the quarterback's positions.
Where has he made the most progress over the past month?
Just understanding plays, I guess, would be the best part. Understanding certain things you can do at the quarterback position that maybe have been forgotten or just have been slid under the rug. So.
Zack, do you think the offensive line has made progress over this bye week and is ready to kind of show more what it was expected to do when the season began?
Definitely. I think this past week and this week we've came into practice with a higher tempo, trying to be more physical, starting out the practice doing one-on-ones with the ball carrier, just trying to build that power run and, keep that going.
Coach Muschamp mentioned that some guys have been working at different positions this week. Have y'all shuffled a little bit and tried to look at different people, different places?
A little bit, just trying to see if anybody's better than anybody else or anything like that. Nobody's really standing out. We're just trying to become the best unit that we can.
Have the coaches specifically addressed the fact that the goal still obviously is to get bowl eligible? Is that something they said they're basically going to do whatever it takes to do that, regardless of who they have to play or whatnot?
Yeah, definitely. The seniors deserve it. This is their last year, and they deserve to go to a bowl. And so I think that's on everybody's mind. That's not coaches' goals. That's our goal as a team. These seniors deserve everything that they've worked for, and so that's our goal.
Zack, is that still realistic for this team, given the record being what it is?
Yeah, I think so. We have some tough teams coming up, but it doesn't matter. I think we're going to go out there and try our best every single game, and especially how practice has been going lately. I think it's very capable.
This is a UMass team that's been pretty competitive in some games this year, so obviously it's not a people think of you. Just talk. What have you seen from them on film?
I think they're a good team. They move around a lot. They play fast. They play physical. So it's not a team to shy away from.
Have you talked to Joe Connolly at all? Obviously with him being the strength coach there now, kind of a homecoming. Have you talked to him since he left or texted him at all?
Not at all. I didn't even know he was there.
Does their style of defense and the way they rush the passer kind of put a little extra stress on you guys to communicate?
Not really. I think we've done an excellent job communicating throughout the entire season. So we go about communication the same as we do every single day at practice.
A couple of other guys have told us, the record is 0-0, with the second half starting. Mm-hmm. Is a fresh start something that's been talked about or something coaches have emphasized to you guys at all?
I think as a team, we've emphasized that a lot. Mm-hmm. It's the halfway through the season, so the record is 0-0, and it's time for a fresh start and get back on our feet.
What have the practices been like since you guys got back? You kind of mentioned that it feels like things are going well.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're going really good so far. Practices are faster tempo, more physical, definitely. Playing with ones versus ones a lot. Just trying to become a better and more physical team.
Did you get away from football totally this weekend? Did you watch anything? Did you work out on your own at all on this bye week?
I went down to Isle of Palms and relaxed for a little bit, and I made it up to the Citadel game and watched the Citadel play.
Why'd you go see the Citadel play? You have friends there, or just wanted to see a game?
Yeah. My girlfriend's brother was, he had a ring ceremony, and then we went to the game, and I had a couple friends out there. So,
They're having a good year.
yes, they are. Having a really good year.
Thanks.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it.